tell you, without a coach, I would never have been in this sport, and that's exactly what I'm looking at right now. My coach, that's Dick Tone right there, who's about to coach Casey Kaufhold as she's about to head to the line.
And then you have Mike Schlosser coaching Gaby Schloesser.
Yeah.
So Mike was just out here shooting a couple matches ago, so he kind of has an advantage on telling Gaby what the wind's doing and what's going on.
You are precisely correct. Just like Paige Pierce was able to help Bodie.
Yeah, 100%.
Right?
Yep, you saw it. You saw the advantage.
Oh, for sure. Well, just the psychological advantage of having Paige freaking Pierce behind you and helping you score. My goodness.
Yep.
I mean, that's powerful right there. Speaking of powerful, here is the #1 ranked recurve woman in the world 2 times in the last 18 months from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. That is Casey Kaufhold. She is up against Gaby Schloesser, formerly the #1 archer of Mexico.
Yep.
Now the #1 archer of Netherlands, the leader of the group that took the Dutch women to the Olympic Games again for the first time in 32 years. This should be a great match. Casey's shooting first.
I've grown up shooting with Casey.
Yeah.
So I've watched a lot of her shooting.
I grew up shooting with her dad. Okay, Casey's opening arrow is a 7 low. That's not what I would expect. But you know what?
Everyone's been low.
How many times have we seen a 7 low for opening shots on that position? Something's going on wind-wise. And also, way out the left-hand side, also 7. So it didn't cost anybody anything here.
No harm, no
foul. As if we started from scratch. Casey with a 9.
Wind's dying up now.
Yeah.
Much stronger shot from Casey there.
No doubt. Gaby and a 10.
Yeah.
So Gaby with a 1-point advantage right now.
Yeah, that was a strong shot from Casey.
And there's a 10.
Yeah.
So Gaby can take this set with a 10.
Little movement there.
And that's an 8, so Casey takes the first set. Casey being coached by 1992 United States Olympic team coach Dick Tone, who also coached Jay Bars to the gold medal at the 1988 Olympic Games. Today, he continues to coach from his home in Arizona, coaching Casey as well as Jackson Mirich and lots of other shooters. Mike and Gaby have been traveling the world for the last few years, traveling to tournaments, putting on seminars. Just doing great work. I saw them in Taiwan last year, and they were shooting the tournament. They were enjoying themselves. We put on some seminars for the Taiwanese archers, and it was just they were so well received. They're so well respected.
Yeah.
People from around the world love those two.
Both archers here are super, super influential in the sport.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So it's super good to see. 2 archers that are so positive.
Well, if you look at these 4 people standing on this field, Dick Tone, by the way, world team member of the United States back in the 1960s.
Whoa, yeah.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Right? Shot in the World Championships. Was holder of many records as a young shooter in Canada, of all places.
Really?
Was a top world field competitor. And then you got Casey Kaufhold, obviously the scion of a huge archery family, Rob and Carol Kaufhold.
Yep.
Rob was a hugely successful collegiate archer in his day.
Yeah.
And then you've got Gaby coming from the Mexican archery program, top archer of that country, now the top archer in the Netherlands, and her husband, Mr. Perfect.
Yeah.
That's a lot of talent in front of us right now.
You can't forget Connor Kaufhold, though, as well.
Correct.
Connor is top at collegiate archery in almost every category.
Thank you for the reminder. Oftentimes, Connor is a little overlooked with his sister's success, but Connor is a top archer in his own right.
Yeah.
Okay, and 8 points for Gaby on that shot. Casey looking to bring it in with a 10.
Yeah, that was a super strong shot by Casey.
Yeah, you noticed that absolutely was in the face of a bit of wind change. It did not phase her in the least. And Gaby up the upwind side.
Yep. When Casey gets in her zone, she's hard to beat.
Listen, here's the deal. Dick Tone is going to try to make her do this in 9 arrows. Dick's got a flight to catch. And he will have told her that. There's an 8.
Oh, the jinx. She knew it too.
Yeah. However, Gaby can bring this back with a 10, and that's a 9. Doors open for Casey to take this set.
Yep.
Just anything in the goal will do.
Longer hold.
Yeah, and the 10.
Yeah.
It didn't matter.
Nope.
Honey Badger don't care, as Rio Wild used to say.
Looking super strong.
Yeah,
Casey is.
notice how confident she looks.
Yes.
And I
Yeah.
think that, the nice thing about Casey is she can go from that confident, steely-eyed missile woman look
Yes.
to being a happy person,
Yep.
like on the turn of a dime.
yeah.
So it's kind of cool.
Me and her growing up together, we've talked a lot about mental management, and just like shot process throughout the years. And
Yeah.
me and her have very similar outtakes on mental management and archery, and actually as a whole. So it's super nice to grow up with someone as respected as her, and share the same views and values.
100%. 100%. What a great privilege that must have been.
Yeah, and then I actually she went to Texas A&M.
All right.
Yep.
Yep.
So I was able to go with her and her friends and her boyfriend. So it was super, super awesome.
Then she started crushing Korean women and decided to just focus 100% on the Paris Olympic
Yep.
Games.
Yep. And
But
then
I don't mean to make light of it, but the fact is Casey is the only American woman to defeat a top-level Korean consistently in competition in the United States in the last 30 years. It is a remarkable achievement. And being world ranked number 1. Whether you agree with the way the world ranking list is laid out or not, she is there. And that is a huge accomplishment for an American woman.
I know she got there last year at not Texacola,
First time.
Hermosillo for
Yep.
the first time.
Yep.
So I was there to celebrate with her.
Yep. Gaby Schloesser is delivering a 9. She is so good indoors. She is so good outdoors. You cannot give anything up against her. You've got to respect her every moment. Casey clearly does that, but that's an 8. Gaby's got an opportunity now to perhaps get back in this game. And unfortunately, that's a 7 out the top. And the bow sounded like it, too.
Yeah. Casey has a chance to capitalize here.
Yeah, and I bet you she does. Here we go. That is what we expect to see. That's a 9 from Casey.
Yep.
Casey can wrap this up with a 10 in the next shot, regardless of what happens here. And there's a 9.
Yeah. Gold to win here.
Casey just needs the gold, as you say. Wait for it. Money.
Yep.
And that is the Dick Tone 9-arrow victory.
Yep. It's super, super awesome to see Casey so confident.
Oh, yeah.
So.
A well-earned silver medal for Gaby Schloesser.